Hi, good people. This is Deborah. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Let me read the disclaimer. All information provided on this channel is for educational purposes only, and this channel does not strive to enlighten and not promote or encourage the misuse of the information. I encourage you to always consider your intuition and discernment at all times. This work acknowledges that over centuries, patriarchal, religious, social, linguistic systems have reshaped and distorted sacred words, spiritual symbols, to center masculine authority while suppressing the feminine principle. One example of this is the word master. Master, a term used widely today to signify male dominance. When examined through sacred etymology and esoteric understanding, the true root of this word is ma, M-A, which means mother, the primordial creative force, the infinite of life for which beings arises. Ma is the sacred sound found in nearly every ancient spiritual language, representing the nurturing, creation, sustaining principle of existence. In Sanskrit, Ma, it means mother. In ancient Egypt, cosmology, it appears in Mayat, M-A-A-T, the principle of truth, balance, cosmic order, and in countless indigenous traditions, Ma is the name of the Great Mother. The term master originally carried a resonance of one who channels, nurtures, and sustains order through wisdom, roles traditionally associated with the feminine principle of divine order, rather than domination or control by the masculine. The patriarchal system systematically severed this sacred connection by reframing master as a title of male authority, reducing the ma, M-A, to a passive prefix while emphasizing controlling and ownership concept foreign to its original material, nurturing, and meaning. Similarly, the sacred sound om, aum, was canonized as the primordial vibration of the universe, symbolizing cosmic creation, preservation, dissolution. However, long before the formalization of the OM, the humming vibration, which is M, capital MM, was revered as the eternal nurturing pulse of the mother, the primordial sustaining vibration of existence itself. M, capital MM, represents the continuous life sustaining force, the heartbreak of the cosmic, rather than the cycle masculine process of creation and destruction, emphasizing in the OM. By elevating the OM and overshadowing the capital MM, patriarchal systems obscured the ever-present nurturing aspect of the feminine divine in favor of a masculine-centered cosmology. This disclaimer serves to honor and restore the sacred feminine rightful place in spiritual language and tradition, Take what resonates with you and what does not resonate with you, put it on the shelf or throw it away. Now, as always, I always do my notes. With this particular, I added a part 2 because I know some people visual, so I put it as a visual, and I'm verbally talking about it because they have reduced my audio to 25 minutes now. So whatever. So I decided to go live and do the video because I know some people like it verbal and some people like it visual. So let's look at the word master. And of course, I have my notes, so I won't miss a point that I'm trying to get across. I named this particular video the word master, the sound om, and the forgotten vibration of the ma, ma, or the capital M, small, two small m's, ma, like that. Okay, now let's see what my starting point is. Right here. Okay, bear with me. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna show you what each letter and in numerology is. Like the M is the number 4. The A is number 1, and the S is number 1, and the T is the number 2, and the E is the number 5, and the R is the number 9. And I know this may come across as confusing, but you'll get it. It'll come to you. I'm going somewhere with this. Now, when you total those numbers up, 4 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 9 equals 22. Okay? Now, 22 is a master number in numerology, known as the master builder. Okay? It is the number of those who can turn spiritual dreams into practical reality, embodying cosmic wisdom in tangible form. In this sense, 22 carries the sacred duty of nurturing cosmic order into manifest experience, a role once attributed to the Great Mother before patriarchal distortion. When reduced, the 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4. The meaning of 4 is this. The number 4 represents structure, foundation, stability, and order, precisely the qualities associated with nurturing, sustaining role of the mother principle, Ma, M-A, in cosmic law. Now, master as Ma, which what it is, unveiling the mother principles within words of order, movement, skill, and sacred relationships. Words derived from the letters in the master carry symbolic and everyday meaning that reflects aspects of order, movement, skill, and relationship. M equals 4. It represents stability, foundation, structure, earth, and energy. A is 1, represents beginning, creation, leadership, and unity. When you add 4 plus 1 equals 5. The meaning of 5. The number 5 vibrates with the energy of change, freedom, movement, dynamic life force. It represents the number of transformation and expansion, symbolizing the flow of creation, creative energy breaking through structure to manifest new forms. Mm, capital M, small m, small m. So it's capital M, two small m's. Mm. Now this is the vibrational humming sound, often prolonged and meditative in nature. Since is represented is a repeated M, consider the number 4 three times. M4, M4, M4 equals 12. Reduce 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Look at the meaning 3. The number 3 symbolizes creation, expression, joy, and the power of manifestation through sound and vibration. It is connected to communication, the arts, and the creative process. You may not be getting all this, but keep going. You eventually get it. Some of you. Now, OM, traditionally universal and inclusive, has been framed more around a masculine, overshadowing the feminine, nurturing vibration represented by sound, like is intimate, nurturing, and focused on sustaining life. Patriarchal influence have favored masculine associated sounds such as overshadowing the feminine sound creating an imbalance in the spiritual tradition emphasis. This overview reclaims the original sacred meaning of Ma, master, and the sound revealing how patriarchal system redefined these terms to suppress feminine creative authority. Through numerology, language, sacred sound, it becomes clear that the principle of Ma, the Great Mother, cosmic order, and universal harmony. Now, Ma represents the primordial feminine principle. The Great Mother, or the matrix, derived from the Latin mater, M-A-T-E-R, meaning mother. So M-A-T-E-R means mother. Now, isn't that funny how when you look at the word matter, M-A-T-T-E-R, it means the same thing. Now, in metaphysical thought, Ma is the primordial space of creation, the infinite, from which all manifestation arises. It represents the first vibration, the nurturing principle of cosmic potential and origin. The sacred vibration is associated with the sound like Ma, like M, capital M, lower mm, represent the eternal nurturing vibration resonant of the cosmic. The first sound of the manifestation before form means the visual, takes shape. It exists beyond earthly limitation and is not to be confused with the biological womb, the physical womb, the female womb. It's different. Don't be calling the Great Mother womb, because that's not what she is. People are always trying to compare the Great Mother with earthly way of thinking, earthly way of doing, earthly way of looking. No, she's not formed. Okay, but she is. Alright, so instead of it refers to the universal, the metaphysical space where creative is created. In Egyptian cosmology, the name Ma'at, M-A-At, embodies this principle. Every individual that has a soul has principles within them. Every soul being. The word is composed of two parts: ma, meaning to see, perceive, or measure, especially truth and order. Now, at is the feminine suffix indicating the embodiment of the principle. You have it as a soul being. Together, Maya means that which is seen, measured, perceived as truth and balance, personified in the feminine form. Maya is a universal principle, symbolizing truth, justice, balance, cosmic order. She is the great mother spark, manifested in the soul. And like I said, all soul being has it. You don't need a book to tell you how to live your life because it's in your DNA structure. It's in you, period. And don't go around telling people that they don't have a soul because it's clear who the soul beings are. And the trick is today, let's take it to a color scheme. No. If you take it to a color scheme, you're going to be messed up. Okay, especially those of you out there talking about melanin. Okay, we're not in that period no more. We're in a totally different period. There is some mix that took place. And there are some people in different cultures that have a soul. And their soul is not, their pituitary, their pineal gland is not calcified. So stop doing that. It's clear who the soul children are. It's very clear. Soul is inward. It's not outward. Okay? The skin, the color of the skin is outward. Okay, so the word ma, M-A, in form for mother. Master refers to one skilled, sovereign, or in control of something. Mater, M-A-T-E-R, is Latin for mother, pointing again to its origin and source. Star. The word star signifies celestial light and guidance. Stream. Now these are words that's coming out of the word master. Just want to let you know that. These are the words that I have found when I did a scramble. These are the words that comes from out of the word master, M-A-S-T-E-R, that I'm calling out to you now. Stream, S-T-R-E-A-M, is a small flowing body of water, symbolic of movement and continuality. Surprisingly, the word east, E-A-S-T, comes out of there. It's the cardinal direction. They told us that up is north, or up is not north, or up is east. Okay, the sun comes up in the east. I know that my apartment where I sit, the sun is east. I am east. I sit in the east. My apartment sit in the east. In America. Okay? Now, ma, informal for mother. Another word that surprisingly, the word heya. The word heya means to be or to become, and y'all know it, but the AM is in the word master. Okay, so the great mother substance is all up in you. And anything that's positive within yourself, it is part of the mother. They tried to give the mother formless, non-existence, wicked, evil, monster, all that crap, because they want you to feel that way about yourself. But keep in mind, the mother spark is in males as well as females. Why? Because, like I said, and I'll tell you again, males are a degenerate female. That's what you are. That's who you are. And it's funny because the more I see that sun, the more that X is there. They gave you cross, the word cross, and talk about Constantinople saw the cross with the sun, and he killed in the name of the sun. He killed people in the name of the sun because of the cross that he saw in the sun. That probably is a lie. But there is no cross in the sun. It is an X. Okay? It's an X. You can get the word rates. RIATES. Prices or measures connected to the idea of balance and order. You can get the word tears. TEARS. Symbolize emotional release. You need to release them tears. It's important. It's important. You know, mothers have told their sons, don't cry. You got to be a man. Listen, not crying does not make you a man. You need to release. If you have an urge to cry, cry. No matter where you are. I have cried in front of whoever, because I was a person in my younger years. I was an angry person, an angry child, because of my lifestyle, my livelihood. And as a young adult, I was an angry young adult. So I had to cry a lot, because if I did not cry, I would have messed some people up. Okay? Because I have a tendency. I will hit back in them days. And I wasn't the type of person that would hit you with my hands. My hit will come to destroy you. But anyway. So, you can get the word teams. TEAMS. And mates. MATES. Reflects the connection and the collaboration. Guess what? You also can get the word stem. STEM. Isn't that interesting? The central stalk of the plant. Mark. MART. Market, a store. Mate, a companion. The only companion you need is the great mother. And then from that point on, then the great mother will connect you with whoever you need to be connected with. But some of you not supposed to be with anybody. Your happiness is not going to come from people. Your happiness comes from within yourself. I know that. And I told you the story where I was married to a man and I was so lonely. But the loneliness was not for a human being. The loneliness was for my connection with the great mother. And since I've connected within myself to the great mother for what she has given me, I don't have that loneliness anymore. Not for companionship. But I do enjoy watching other people enjoy their life. And guess what else comes out that word master? Rat. RAT. You know what that is. That's a rodent. Tar. TAR. Is black sticky substance. Arm. ARM. Body part. Ear. Hearing organ. The word tea. Hot drink. Eat. Consume food. Art. ART. Creative work. Era. ERA. A period of time. And guess what else comes out the word master? Set. SET. To play something. And the biggest thing that I thought was interesting is the word me, M-E, referring to yourself. As, like, or similar to, at, the location or time. Let's see. AR, an old poetic word for R. Tay, or ta, ta, British infernal, thank you. Now, if you look at Psalms 119, we're going to go back to the 22 because that's what the word master is 22. It's the double 11. The 22 letter of the Hebrew Aleph, Tav are the Great Mother's self-generated created codes. Moreover, from these, the 22 amino acid of biological life, as well as the 22 archetypal forces of awareness, are formed. She is the internal creative thought, whose pure emanation structures existence itself from her. Aleph to Tav are formed, not as children born, but as an extension of her undivided light, config into sacred patterns. These become the 22 building blocks of life and the cosmic alike. She is the all, the individual, the invisible, whose creation is her manifest being. When you look at Aleph, the Hebrew word Aleph, it means ox in strength. It's the primordial creative force. When you look at the word Beth, B-E-T, is house, is the cosmic house of creation. Gamel is the camel, it carries the divine life force. When you look at Tav, they made it the cross, but it's actually the S. It's the seal of completion, the cosmic signature. The cosmic signature is, because see, if you think about the so-called Muslim, Malcolm named his last name X. Trust me, people do those things for reasons, people. I've always been a curious person by nature, even at my age now at 68. So people don't have to say things to me about anything. If it sparks my curiosity, I'm going to find out what it is, what it means, where it came from. Now, the true symbol of the cross is the X, not the T-shaped thing. Okay, there's a reason why they made it a T. Okay, that's not, that was created by the patriarchals. And primordial sacred symbolism, long before the patriarchal religions systems adopted the vertical cross, which looks like that T. The cross was an X shape. Okay? And I know that because that sun shows it to me. Every time that sun shines out there, I told you that sun shines right in my bedroom. Every time it comes up, it's in my bedroom. And it always appears with the X. The X represents the crossing of forces, above and below, within and without, spirit and matter. Matter is outside of yourself, okay, or body. Now, it marks the interception point of creation, the moment where pure, undivided energy intersects itself to a manifested form. The manifested form is the physical body. It is the portal, the center of the four directions. You are a compass. You are four directions. You are in four directions. You were created in four directions. The point of emanation in every ancient cosmology. The Tav, which is the final letter of the Hebrew Aleph Tav sequence, was initially depicted as an X in Paleo Hebrew and Phoenician script, meaning Tav, Tav, as an X means completion, sealing, marking, signature of the divine. The cosmic creative act is complete. Now I found the Z, interesting. If you look at the Z real good, it looks like two sevens. One 7 is up and the other 7 is flipped upside down. Now the Z symbol is a demolished patriarchal cipher attempting to mimic this multi-dimensional flow of divine energy, reducing the sacred 12-fold resonance to a jagged dual plane distortion. The two sevens are not above and below. Okay, but that's what they want you to think. The patriarchal systems reduce the mother's infinite created mark into crook symbols, including the Z. However, the daughter of the Great Mother carries the perfect 12, untouched, unbroken, eternal. Only she has the 12 chakras, because only she was formed in the first thought, light of Great Mother herself. All other forms, males or lesser vessels, operates on a diminished matriarchs of 7 or 9, reflecting incomplete access to the full current of the Great Mother Light. Now I wanted to bring that to your attention because maybe you hadn't thought about it. You know me, I'm Deborah the thought provoker. I like to provoke your thoughts. I like to cause people to think about things, because I'm the Virgo. I'm one of the true Virgos. I'm always thinking. Even when I'm sleeping, I'm awake. But anyway, good people, until the next time, take care.